Hi to world, how are you all doing today? I hope you're doing well and welcome to another long-awaited Close with Chloe video by yours lamely. The last time I made one of these videos was last year on my birthday. Back in May. Holy cow, that's a long time. If you're new to this Close with Chloe series, I pretty much share tidbits of my personal life in a sit-down, talky kind of video format. And these videos are mainly for those who are interested in my life and want to know what I've been up to, as well as want to get to know me as a person. So without further ado, let's get started with the first Close with Chloe video of 2018. The topic that I'd like to talk about in this Close with Chloe video is the Olympics and how obsessed I am about it. I know that the Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang have already ended, but there's just so much I want to talk about. And before I delve into all of that, I'd like to give you guys a brief history of how my Olympic obsession began. Actually, 4 years ago, I uploaded an Olympic-related video on this channel during the last Winter Olympics held in Sochi. I'll link the cringe-worthy video in the description box if y'all want to see the mess of me fangirling over the Olympics while wearing makeup for the first time in a YouTube video. Ugh. Anyway, my Olympic craze started in the 2008 Summer Olympic Games held in Beijing, and the first Olympic event I've ever watched was gymnastics. At that time, it was cool seeing different countries compete at a sport that I thought wasn't that competitive. But in the end, I was mesmerized about the beauty of gymnastics with its grace and athleticism, two of which I don't have. Moving on to 2010, I watched my first Olympics that was held in Vancouver. The sport that started my overall Olympic obsession was short track. Apollo Anton Ono was definitely my man at that time. And he still is my man. And fast forward to the 2012 Summer Olympics held in London, my gymnastic fascination expanded to other sports, particularly the water ones like swimming and diving. Then comes the Winter Olympics held in Sochi, where my love for short track grew into other sports like figure skating and freestyle skiing. And in the 2016 Rio Summer Olympics, I watched basically all of the sports that I possibly could. And now we are here at the 2018 Pyeongchang Winter Olympics, and I gotta say that I've enjoyed every single second of it. I don't know what it is about the Winter Olympics, but it just holds a very special place in my heart. And there are just so many highlights that I want to touch up on, starting with the opening ceremony, when North and South Korea walked together as one nation and lit the Olympic cauldron together. If only they were like that outside of the Olympics. But it just goes to show that this worldwide competition allows other nations to set aside their differences and unite as one, which is what I've learned over the years is the main reason why I love the Olympics so much. And it's also good to see athletes representing their countries and compete in a sport they love and have been training for most of their lives. Plus, it's nice to see them having a great time as well. Last highlight in regards to the opening ceremony, Tonga's flag bearer made his reappearance yet again from the 2016 Rio Games as he welcomed the world with his body oil and shirtlessness. I swear, he must have been freezing in the Korea winter weather. Moving on to the USA highlights. In total, we won 23 medals, 9 gold, 8 silver, and 6 bronze. The first highlight is 17-year-old Sis Red Gerard winning our first United States medal for men's slopestyle snowboarding. The day after, veteran snowboarder Jamie Anderson also won gold in women's slopestyle snowboarding. She also won silver in the first Olympic snowboarding big air event. And in the men's side, Kyle Mack won silver in the men's big air. Continuing on with snowboarding, 17-year-old Chloe Kim, who also happens to be my twin, won gold in women's snowboard halfpipe. We also won bronze in that event too. And veteran Shaun White got his redemption from the Sochi Games and won his 3rd gold medal in the men's snowboard halfpipe. Figure skating wise, the United States won bronze in the team event. During this time, I fell in love with the fabulous Adam Rippon. Anne Marie Nagasu became the first female figure skater from the United States to land a triple axel in the Olympics. Like, I can barely do one spin on land without falling, but doing 3 in mid-air is absolutely nuts. The Shibatani siblings, Alex and Maya, also known as the Shibsibs, won my heart during the pair skate and also won another bronze for us. And lastly, 18-year-old Nathan Chen rose from 17th place to 5th place in the men's single free skate program and was crowned the Quad King, getting the highest score in free skate Olympic history. As for women's alpine skiing, Michaela Schifrin won gold in giant slalom and silver in the combined event. Veteran Lindsey Vonn concluded her Olympic career by winning bronze in the downhill. More girl power continues on as the United States won its first gold in cross-country team sprint, silver in bobsled, bronze in freestyle skiing halfpipe, bronze in the women's speed skating team pursuit, and finally, after 20 long years, the women snatched gold in team hockey against their rivals, the Canadians. The men also did their share for winning some medals for Team USA. In freestyle skiing, they brought home 1 gold and 1 silver in the halfpipe, and 1 silver in slopestyle, won by previous 2014 bronze medalist Nick Jepper. And a big round of applause for 2014's freestyle skiing slopestyle silver medalist Gus Kenworthy for being one of the few openly gay athletes to compete. No medal from Gus this year, but he still deserves a shout out. The men continue to bring home silver medals in the 1,000-meter short track event thanks to John Henry Kruger, and in luge, making it our first United States medal in the men's singles. So overall, the United States did really well in Pyeongchang, and I am so proud of every single athlete who competed this year and represented us. Now, I don't want to forget my other favorites from other countries. The South Koreans slayed the short track events this time around, winning 6 medals. They also crushed speed skating, winning 7 medals. And they were able to win a silver medal in bobsled, curling, and snowboarding, as well as a gold in skeleton. Back to short track, the Hungarians won their first Winter Olympic gold in the 5,000-meter men's relay. Shout out to the attractive Liu brothers who happen to be half Chinese and half Hungarian. Finally, most of my all-time international faves are figure skaters, starting with Japan's 23-year-old Yuzuru Hanyu, who won back-to-back golds in the men's singles. Another one of my Japanese faves is the men's singles silver medalist Shoma Uno. As for my favorite women's figure skating favorites, I like to include Choi Da-bin, who just makes my eyes water whenever she steps on ice because she's just so beautiful. The Russian women also blew my mind in figure skating. 15-year-old Alina Zagitova won gold in the women's singles event, and that's really young. And 18-year-old Yevgenia Medvedeva won silver. Yevgenia is my homegirl and is like the cutest thing because she is obsessed with Asian culture like anime, J-pop, K-pop. And speaking of K-pop, she happens to be an EXO-L, and she was able to meet EXO in the closing ceremony, which I am very jealous of, but she is very, very lucky. And last thing about Yevgenia is that her outfit for her free skate was absolutely stunning. And that, my friends, concludes this Close with Chloe video about my obsession with the Olympics. Feel free to leave in your comments about your highlights of the Winter Olympics and your favorite sport, whether it's summer or winter, and I will be more than happy to reply back. And as always, I hope you guys have a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on the time you're watching this, and I shall see you all next time with a new video. Goodbye!